Hey bitches, welcome back to another Eurovision 2023 reaction. I will be checking out second semi-final performances of last night. So without further ado, share and like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Suggest me what else to react to, and yeah, that's about it. Check out my Patreon as well as Amazon links if I put them below in the description. Just read the description, all the information will be there. Okay baby, last time when I reviewed the first semi-final, you all said that I was kind of blunt and honest, well somebody said. And I was like, yeah, that's what I was going for. So we're gonna do the same here, okay? Let's go. I freaking hate this. It's very, like, his whole persona looks very TikTok, which I have no problem with if the song is good, but it just, the song is horrible. Like the song is horrible. There's nothing cutesy about it. Even the performance, they really put no thought into it. They just put colors around him and he was going around. Like, it made no sense. It was very, very bad. Very bad. Let's go. How the fuck did this qualify? I was like, she's pretty. There's nothing really, like, essentially bad about it, but how did she qualify over some others? Like, she was pretty bad as well. Like, the song, ugh. And somebody in I was criticizing last time Israel and how the performance made no sense and how it looked like it was two different songs and she made a mistake even though they qualified. But yeah, that was my opinion. And somebody said, well, you obviously don't know the meaning of the song. Meaning is literally shit. Like, meaning doesn't mean anything if your performance is not good. Meaning only has value if you bring other elements to the table. If you don't, you might as well pack up and go home, because there's no way you're winning. If she wins, then we are living in a twilight zone, but she will never win compared to like 3 or 4 other countries. I'll let you know who in the end might win. Romanian, I thought they had like an interesting approach with him. They did him dirty showing that clip, but I was like, yeah, this is not gonna do well, and I don't think they qualified. I really don't remember, and I really don't care even if it did, because even this song was very much like, let me just sleep. It's not it. Okay, Estonia I didn't mind. I thought that the song, again, could be better or more interesting. But they should have given her more high notes, more belts, because her voice is pretty good there. I mean, her voice is good overall, but her belts are pretty, like, you can tell that they're thicker and that she has power and that she can sing and sustain them. So I would give her more of those notes and to sustain them for longer, because she showcased on at least one occasion that she can during this song. So she qualified. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't mind it, and that's about it. Belgium is good. Get it. I don't have an opinion on this. I felt like he was a bit timid. I think that he maybe isn't timid, and he won't be timid in the finale because he did qualify for the finale. However, I felt like he was a little bit timid or emotional or something. Then at the end when he qualified, he cried. So I was like, yeah, he probably was a bit, shaky and emotional, which makes sense. But again, he sang each note well. There were no flaws, so he was pretty good. The song is catchy. It's a bit old school, but still it's good. I like it. But I felt like the voguing and that girl when she comes in to like, she could have done that for longer. They should have showcased her for longer. They could have had more dancers and not just have the dancing be on the screen behind them. Like, I felt like there was a missed opportunity there. But still, I like the song, deserved qualification. Well, first of all, you didn't sing that. Cyprus, okay. He basically well, the song is fine. I will not kick him for that. The song is okay. I felt like he more so passed on the pretty face and how handsome he is, because the song is not much more special than many of these songs. And I also don't think that he sang all of those notes. I think a lot of them were pre-recorded and put, on the track, and then he kind of just sang over or under them, which is fine. If that's what you need to do that. But I just felt like it's fine. He deserved to qualify. Let's say that that's what I'm saying. He did deserve to qualify because they were those who were more shit. Oh, this is crazy. That kick is so necessary. When she got up from the floor, that was cute. And this also... Look at her. I cannot. She looks a bit fun, so yeah, that's okay. But yeah, I was kind of surprised that it didn't qualify because I felt like the song was fine. It was listenable, like you can kind of jam to it. Other shitty songs have passed. We will talk about those, trust me. So yeah, I was like, this should have been one of those. But hey, it's not. And that's about it. I don't know. It just felt, a lot of those moves felt a bit forced, like the kick, like her bending down to sing. It was like, it's not that you actually feel it, it's just because that's the choreography and you're doing it. So it doesn't seem very legit to me. Oh my god, Greece, this is the worst song of the Eurovision 2023. The worst song. Oh lord, listen to me, I don't care what anybody else say. He has the worst song of Eurovision this year. And also, he already doesn't seem to be a really good singer, right? Like, his voice doesn't seem that good. So for them to be like, oh, you know what you should do? You should jump around on stage, because that requires stamina, it requires a lot of control. You need to be a really good trained singer to not lose the breath or the support, or to just keep on singing while doing this the entire time. You can't even speak normally that way, let alone sing, and to be in key and all of that. He was out of key most of the time, or there was really no music, so you couldn't even tell at times if he was on key or not. This song was absolute garbage. Like, I don't know who came up with this, nor how did they think, oh, we're gonna send this is gonna do well. No, it fucking won. What the hell? This made no sense. Like, what happened to freaking Saki Sruvas, or I don't even know, like songs that Greece used to send that were so freaking cool and very just super unique and interesting, because this was like this felt like copyright free garbage, okay? Horrible. Oh. Listen, this girl is pretty here. She had her little dance break moment, which was good. The song is very much 2005 or something. I know that there was a controversy in Poland where they said that the other guy should have won. And I listened to that song, and the song is something that I would actually listen to more, and I liked the song. However, his live performance wasn't that good. It was as good as hers, to be honest. However, I felt like his song could have done better for Eurovision than this. However, she did qualify. I guess when you have so many shit songs, your kind of isn't as bad as theirs, so she qualified. But she does look pretty here, and the dance break was fine, so there you go. But you kind of memorize that so low, like, so I guess it's very 2005 or like very early to mid 2000s. Oh my god, Slovenia, this is literally like some high school band that wants to, like, they make their music and they're not even that good, but somehow they got to Eurovision. I have no clue how they qualified. How the fuck did they qualify? Can somebody explain that to me? Are they cute? Is that why? Do people really like this song compared to, let's say, Iceland? It made zero sense. Zilch. This was like out of my... No. Oh my god. And again, how did Georgia not qualify? This was literally one of the best performances of the night. The song is decent, but her voice is good. She had something going on the stage. When they didn't announce Georgia to qualify as a qualifier, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then Slovenia, and then that third Greece passed. Really? Really? Those two were the last two chosen ones that they decided to put on the list, and Georgia wasn't. Like, who voted for this? Guys, I know, again, taste is subjective, blah, blah, blah. No, the fuck is not. When you listen to songs that are shit as Slovenia and freaking, what is the other, Greece? Like, there is no objectivity, there is no subjectivity there, okay? Your taste is horrible. That's the only thing that we can agree on. What the fuck? Oh god, this off-key moment. Like, he was in key the entire time, and then he went yelling, and then they decided to show that part, which is like the worst part of his performance. Oh yeah, Nazama Lapad. Hey, not me speaking in Serbian. I said, oh my god, he almost fell. This was horrible. It was horrible. Girl, get your shit together. Okay, this song is it's a bit of like a trolley song. It's a bit of a meme song, but it's really all you need. Like you have to have a cute beat, decent visuals, and then just be on key with your speaking. Like that's all you need, and it's gonna be enough to qualify, and that's what happened. And I can jam to it. Like I could listen to this. Like if it was in the car, I would bob my head. Like it's fine. It's a fine song. It's okay. It's memeable. It's cute. Albania seem to like to send like traditional ethnic sounding songs, which I usually don't mind, but however I didn't really feel it here. I thought that the outfits were pretty cute. She looked great. The ponytail was snatched and pulled back. That was lovely. The vocals were on point. However, I really didn't like the song, but it didn't surprise me that they qualified because it was basically like one or two of this year that is kind of like ethnic sounding, let's say. So I can see why it passed and why some people would find this is resonating to them. But yeah, I just didn't care for it. Now we get to Butch Blair Sinclair. She looked good. The song is nothing. The voice she has the voice. However, I felt like her sustained notes, like that one that they showed, lacked vibrato. So the way she would end those notes it was just not that pleasant. And I also feel like their production made slight error because the music doesn't really match the voice. They don't merge well. So it feels like the voice is here and music is here, and something like it's not very well merged. Again, it's just not. And then her voice just felt like like she just ended it in a straight note where she could have sustained it and then added a little bit of vibrato, so it's like an easier, more pleasant ending to the note. But yeah, it's fine. She qualified and she kind of deserved it. Oh, okay. Lastly, Australia, but not least. I have my opinions on Australia. Okay, are you ready? I felt like that Australia was like the most cohesive, the most song, like whatever. Like I know it's not grammatically correct to say that, but what I mean is like it felt like a whole song. It felt like a whole performance. It had different elements to it. The visuals are fine. They felt confident and it just felt very good. The song started off nicely, but the pre-chorus part was my favorite thing. His voice on top of that kind of like spacey music really created a different atmosphere, and then the chorus hits and it really like it puts you in a good mood. I felt like their song was the most representative of what the song is, and I really enjoyed it. So my personal favorites for this year are Australia, and I'm talking about those who are going into the finale, right? Australia, Sweden, and I feel like I'm missing something. I liked, for example, Netherlands. They didn't qualify. I liked Georgia. They didn't qualify. So yeah, my top two are Australia and Sweden. But I think the final, what's gonna come to it's in my opinion, right? I feel like Australia, Sweden, and Finland are gonna be like battling for the first place. I don't know why. I'm just feeling that according to the reactions of the audience, and I don't know where Croatia is gonna go, because I feel like it can go really well, or the judges may fuck them up, because I think people will like that, because it just feels like Croatia's song is quintessential good campy song for Eurovision that like every year must have. So I feel like, and they're kind of weird and strange, so I think that they might actually like do well. I also do want to say that the hosts looked really good. Like they were all snatched. For example, Hannah in this tight yellow dress that just grips her body with this beautiful skin. She looked great. The hair was kind of frazzled, and it should have been better. It looks dry and dead, but she's like the soul of this Eurovision. She's really fun. Middle one, Julia, is that her name? I feel like it's Julia, the one from Ukraine, in a blue suit, basically like pantsuit, however you want to call it. Puffy sleeves are great. Love the material of the clothing. And you don't usually see women hosts wearing pants. And I felt like that was actually a pretty cute thing to do, and she looked probably the best of them. And you have Alicia in that lovely black dress with the train and tulle. She looked stunning, so they did really well there. And then we also had drag queens performing. That was cute. I was gonna say, like, why didn't they just get somebody from Drag Race that people know, like somebody like Davina De Campo, who can actually sing, and she could have sang live, as well as some other queens. But I was like, why not give a chance to those who are not on the show, because they already got their 2 minutes of fame. So how about you, somebody else that also does drag that are good? So we had Miss Demina, but other two, they didn't say their names, so I have no clue who they were. That was very shady of them. But yeah, they look good. They made the best show that they could, and that was fine. So that's about it. Who are your favorites, and who do you think is going to win, and who do you think flopped the most? Because obviously for me it's Greece and whatever that one song is. Yeah. So thank you for being here. I really hope you enjoyed this. And again, subscribe to my channel, share and like this video, and that's about it. Okay, I will not be making more of these because Eurovision is done. Basically, this is my Eurovision 2023 reaction. It's not gonna happen again this year because this is done. And yeah, finale, it's all the same songs. I guess maybe I could do like separately UK, France, Germany, and whatever, but I'm probably not going to. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this again. And I hope to see you in the next video, whatever that is. I don't even know what it is, child. I have no clue what's gonna come after this because this is going live today. So yeah, thank you for being here and see you again, hopefully. Okay, be there. Thank you. Bye.